Okie dokie, alrighty. Hello everybody and welcome back to Couch Party Inc. And we are going to be doing some live streaming today. Or some modeling, I should say. Let me go ahead and get the music going first and foremost. We're going to start with the Caves of Mount Moon. Now, I want to make sure that everything is working here. It's like we are missing some audio, so let me get that back for you. There we go. Alright, so we now should be listening to some music while we are chilling here. And then I'm currently messing with my OBS because OBS was being really weird. I have to switch profiles to stream on the different channels and stuff. Let me just go over to YouTube real quick and make sure that everything is working. Maybe I should bring it over here. Yep, alright, we are currently working. Okay, pour myself a glass of Dr. Pepper and get started. So, we're gonna do things a little bit differently today. I know usually here on the animation station we are we're usually animating or we're building backgrounds or something, but we're gonna go ahead and model some stuff. Is what we're gonna be doing today. So, first we need to import some images into the thingy. So let's go ahead and do like top view. I'd like to. I gotta remember how to do this. It's been a long time. We're kind of like jumping in, cold feet. But we're gonna model some evolution stones for 3D printing. So I'm gonna try to make some stones for the scene. What I do have, where's the, oh man, I forget what we're doing here today. Boom, volumetric performance, film. No, that's not what I want. There's a way when you select a model, you can select image background. And I've done it before, it's been a long time. How do I get there? I forget. Alright, let's. Handy dandy internet. Oh. Or reference image for modeling Blender. Hit Shift A to bring up your add menu. Scroll down until you find the images tab. When you hover over it, you'll see two background for reference or background. Oh, okay. So, okay, Shift A. Image. Oh, wait. Add a reference image into the scene between objects and background. Let's do reference. Alright, cool. Let's D. Alright, Watch Party Inc. Pokemon Steve Irwin, Totodile Hunter 2. Foxy Props, Stone Reference. Boom, okay. So this is what's cool. Check this out. I actually have gotten the original sprite work for. Can I enter this around? There's gotta be a way for me to do. There's gotta be a better way for me to do this. Alright, yes. Can I grab this image and move it accordingly? Alright, can I? What am I doing wrong? Ah! Gotta get the background to line up over here because we're gonna do the Firestone first. Oh man, okay. Great. Adjust empty display size. Copy, duplicate, mirror, snap. Am I like, do I have the wrong selected? How do I move this? This is not helpful at all. Oh, it imported the images. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, hold on. There was a way for me to. There's a different way for me to do this. Why? Because there was a Star Destroyer tutorial, Star Destroyer tutorial that I followed at one point, and that's how I modeled the Star Destroyer. And I'm like, okay, cool. But now I'm sitting here, I'm like, how do I do this? I forgot how to do it. Viewport display. Was it here? Oh, that's not it. There's a way to do it. I promise. I swear to God, I'm not losing my mind. My goal was to look professional today, and this ain't working. Settings. Blend mode. Shut up. Why is this so hard to do? Use Shift A and then select image reference. You can then select your image file for better alignment, especially when using multiple reference images. Hold on, I'm looking it up on my side monitor here. Yeah. No, wait. Gosh darn it. Okay, it's in the... Gotta be a better way to do this. In fact, I know there is. Steve Irwin, total to Fox Props reference image. Why can't I move this image around? I should be able to like click and move it, but it's not letting me. Yep, single image, color space, perspective. Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, back, slide, perspective only. Offset. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's get that size. Ooh, I went way too far. There we go. Gosh, darn it. Scale you. Ooh, gosh darn it. Why are we jumping so much here? Hold up. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay. All right, let's figure this out, shall we? Let's. Nope, that's scale. Is it Control S to subdivide? Nope. Control S to save. I haven't touched this in like a year, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta be in edit mode first and foremost. Oh, that's still scale. But now, okay, cool. We need to get at least the general shape of this thing first. Shift S. No, not Shift S. Alt S. No, that is somehow scale as well. How do I sort of... Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Now let's get into the... sculpting tool. Alright, can I... Sculpt mode, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'm learning stuff. I got this, I think. Can we... Yeah, there we go. Maybe I should have started with the ball. Well, let's... Okay. Hold on, auto mode, just... Let's start over. H. Hello. I don't know what the H stands for, or EH, or whatnot. Hello. You get to watch me struggle today. I lost my reference image. Awesome. Okay. Give me a ball. That's a circle. Sphere. Okay. Shift A. Image. Reference image. Original sprite work from Diamond and Pearl. Because the reason I'm using this is because I feel like this is like the most natural artwork of the Firestone, because you have to like literally dig it out tile by tile from the game. So now I'm like, great. Oh, no. I want to do the whole thing. I want it all to be doing. What is wrong with my brain? Oh, gosh darn it, not again. It is, you do not have to move this very far for it to... Oh, that's even better. I like this. Okay, fantastic. So we've gone there. Let's grab the object, go into sculpt mode. I'd like to grab it 1 point at a time. Maybe if I throw my brush. There we go. Try to just get that. I'm new to modeling. This is, so basically the question is, can I model a rock in the shape that it needs to be? Right, and then I'd like to, ooh, yeah, let's squish it. Anyway, I get very distracted, I'm sorry. Let's try to, because I want to do more of a flat rock. And I guess I'm not really worried about, like, if the shape is crazy, it's more of a, I gotta make it look like a rock. You make things look like a rock. You know what I mean? So, like, let's go back to the texture. I'm thinking what I might have to do, because I mean I got the rough shape, you know. So let's... that looks like a blob. Smooth, flatten, fill, scrape. I got a rock. Awesome. I'm making a rock. I don't know if this is working or not, but no, it's too round. Like a mush of Play-Doh. Simplify mask placement. All these buttons do. I don't know what these do. We're gonna figure this out. I'm thinking. Question is. Where's my modifiers? That is physics. Modifiers. What do we got? Deform. Let's see what we have. Smoothen. I don't want to smoothen though. That's the thing. Why don't we try displace? Okay, that's... Okay, displace is not what I'm looking for. I feel like, even then our stone's like too thick. Go into edit mode, I think I could scale it on the Z-axis. There we go. Okay. I like this. Make it yellow. Just so that way I could see it better. Thank you. Now I feel like we're getting somewhere. Okay. I want it to be sharper. That's a weird looking Chaos Emerald. Yeah, nope, for sure. Okay, let's... How about I look up instructions on how to do a rock texture and go from there. Rock texture blender. You say, oh, okay, now it's like, oh, that's right. I can get, what am I doing? Okay, well, actually, does that translate to like 3D printing models? Let me go to footage crate. Rock. I'd like a rock texture. Is it under graphics, maybe? Kind of. Oh, textures, perfect. Yeah, give me rock. Let's try. I'm liking this graphite one. Can I get, or how about rock bump map? Okay, not getting anywhere. All right, but that's fine. Let's try. Oh, if I gather 7 of those, will it turn into a Super Saiyan? No, but you might evolve into a super cool fire type. Let me think here. Let me think. Me a new window. Let's get into the shader edit. Let's get noise texture. Awesome. I need a noise texture. I need a bump map. And then essentially what I need to do so the normal tab, distance tab, and I get it to add to its 3D. Height. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have a noise texture, but it's not. Okay. Oh, no, yet. No amount of detail. Ooh. Scale. I don't think that's doing what I want it to do. Problem is like, yeah, okay, you're giving it texture, that's great, but I want it to be I don't see it necessarily changing my geometry here. Okay. I don't think that's working as I want it. I think that's just changing how it looks. Fine, that's not what that's not what I want. Okay. Let's go back here for I've got smooth, which is not what I want. I don't want smooth. What if I let's pull down the radius. Oh, this is I'm effectively touching one at a time here. Especially, yeah, like this like this just looks like a round puck, and I don't want that. That'd be like a modeling rocks would be so. Oh, and I just realized the center can't be like crazy concaved either because I have to put in a freaking. Oh, what have I done? Gently pull it out of there. Anyway, where's the button to turn myself in? I don't know. I could do. Alright. I have to think about this, but I've got at least. I don't know. I feel like this could look so much better. Let me do. Okay, hold on, let me Google one more thing. How to model a rocky surface blendor. I don't want videos. I just want. Oh, here we go. Reddit. Perfect. We like Reddit. How to easily create. No, that's another fucking video. I mean, gosh darn video. I tamed this OBJ from an external source and I want to get the rocky texture on with it. Okay, this is a very long node map that I'm gonna have to try to follow. Oh boy. Alright, can we? Nope, no. Blender, come back. This screen, thank you. It's just that I want to be able to read chat, so we'll put chat over here for now. Load up the node. Okay. Alrighty. So here's what we're looking at, home skillets. I'm going to back in a layout mode. Right? Layout. I feel like there we go. Okay. Make this one I don't remember. How did I object mode? Select my object. I would like to go to shading. I think is where this dude is, right? Yep, shading. Okay. Why are we changing the? Why do no? Okay. There we go. This is where I want. All right. Anyway, delete those. They don't exist anymore. First, we're gonna go get a texture coordinate. Boom. It looks like then this person has two noise textures. Oh, come on it. E. Right? Yeah, control D. Oh, Shift D. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Anywho, and then we have two mixes. Is it? Hold on. But so this is part of the struggle. So it's literally just labeled mix, but I have mix RGB and mix shader. What is it supposed to be? I'm gonna go with mix shader. Nope, that doesn't look at all like. Okay, it's mix RGB, so I need those. Oop. Here I need. This is the crazy part is that it all literally is just super. Textures are complicated. People had to figure this out. I'm not one of those people. Again, it says add. However, I don't think that's what it's supposed to be because this is saying add shader. However, it does not look like it's add shader. There's something with vectors. Paranoid texture with another mix RGB. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Mix with a multiply. Oh, but I'm wondering. Haha. Getting there. Shader, mix shader, gradient texture. No, that's not right. Okay, we'll figure. Maybe that was it. Maybe. We'll hold on to that for now, and then multiply, and then bump. Oh, right, because I have to go over here, set this to multiply, and then Shift A, go to bump. Boom. Okay, and then that goes to normal. Alrighty. Let's work our way backwards, shall we? Alright, so bump and distance are set to 1. Don't really need to do anything there. Take the multiply, and we're gonna take the color and add it to the height. We're gonna set the faction to 0.45. See what that does. Next up on the list is we're gonna take the mix right here. We're gonna take the faction by 0.817. Awesome, and then we're gonna take the color of that and put it under color 1. Okay, no problem, but it looks like that also is a mix of bottom mix over here. Color 2, and then that. Uh, 0.892. I'm gonna take the noise texture there. Take the actual number, put it as color 1. Scale is gonna be. Come on, computer. 24. Okay. Detail is gonna be 3.1. Roughness is gonna be at 0.5, and then distortion is gonna be at negative point. If I could spell. Okay, I'm already seeing rocky texture over here, which is cool. What if I go to render? There we go. That's a little bit better, but the point. You're getting there. Okay. And then that is connected to texture coordinates, object, and we're gonna place it under vector. Cool. All right, that's one path done. My computer's catching up. There we go. All right, going back over here. Got the multiply, which is connected to the mix, and then the mix is connected to Voronoi texture by distance, and that's going to go into color 1. 3D F1 Euclidean scale is going to be set to 4, and then randomness 4. And then now that's when we go to the ah, bless me.
Excuse me.
Alright, so for here, it looks like I've got 2 things going into the vectors. So first off, we have this mix, which is going straight into the bottom vector. And then the texture coordinate is going to go straight into the object is also going to go into the top vector. Okay, it looks like I was right. It was vector that needed it. And then we have this noise texture. Move this back here. Move this back here. This vector is going to go into color 1. Scale is going to be set to 6. Detail set to 2. Roughness set to 0.5. And the distortion 0.0. Okay. We have a rock. I think the hard part here. Don't get me wrong. Okay, we built the texture. It has the thing that we're looking for. It does make it look like a rock, especially like from a distance, right? It looks like, oh yeah, there we go. Look, rock. However, I'm realizing I think I want it to be more like, I guess, a crystal texture, like quartz, if you've ever seen it. So like if I go back to web real quick, let's go look at some reference images, right? Let's go look at if I could spell quartz. Like this is kind of like what I want it to look, right? Or maybe like I don't know. I gotta think about that. Gosh, I probably should have done more research on my reference images. A little bit better. Okay, here we go. Like, there we, yeah, like, Dumeritis quotes. See how, like, if, oh, hi, can I, whoa, alright, great. Show me that image, thank you. See how it has, like, a lot of smooth edges and then the hard stones? I feel like that's because it's low poly. And how, so, okay, so let's say, because this is a little too high poly, right? We made this from a sphere. How can we make it less poly? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe let's disconnect what we've done over here. Bring it back to a smoother thing. Let's figure out how to get it to be low poly. Modifiers. Mesh deform, shrink wrap, simple deform. What? Like how Ace is sending me stuff. So like, you should watch this. This will probably help you. It's like, yeah, but I'm streaming though. Bevel. Problem is, it's a really hard thing to see. Can I change my color? Oh, I guess the absence of color makes it easier to look at. Okay. Can I make it less reflective? Maybe that's part of the problem. Anywho, I'm sorry, I'm trying to help. No, it's okay, it's okay. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. You're doing good. All right, let's see here. Edges, kind of. Angle. What if we did it based off of vertices instead of edges? Can we try that? Come on, computer, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. This is not working. All right, that's fine. Give array. Decimate? Add a procedural operation effect to the eye. Okay, that tells me nothing. Unsubdivide. Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh, okay. That. Okay. I think that was, what was it? 0. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's go back into sculpt mode. Sorry, my wheel is. What is the word I'm looking for? It is. My chair gets caught on my headphone wire a lot of the time. So I'm not using my wireless earbuds right now. I'm letting them charge. Okay, let's. This is the top view. Side view. Kinda digging it. Okay. Let's go ahead and export. Well, actually, we can do. Probably do all 3 stones, huh? Well, because I want to. Can I at least. Hold on. Can I take this model, export just that model? Lot of day. I want to do. Beaver 1. Total 102. Epoxy props. Fire. Wooden. Okay. Alright, we have that. Now, see if I can't. Let's see if we can't recreate the process, shall we? Alright, Shift A. Mesh. Sphere. Oh, actually, hold up. Wait. There's an icosphere. This is much better because now why are we not? Ah, yes. I've selected the thing. I have pressed S to scale. Why are we not scaling? Happening. What is going on? I don't understand. What the hell? Probably just doing it wrong. Wait, well, we don't need the shader anymore. Yeah. Okay, so I can move it, but I can't scale it? Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. Edit mode? Alright, cool. It allowed me to do it there. Scale on the Z. Boom. Alright, and then 7. Make it where we can see the awesomeness of the artwork. And let's go into back into sculpt mode. Why shit no worky? I mean, things no worky. Why are things not working? What are we doing? Oh, wait. Aha! There we go. Okay. There we go. And then if we go back to add modifier, and then it was, what did we find? It was was it bevel? No, it wasn't bevel. Oh, what was it? Subdivision, surface, solidify, triangulate. There was one that we used. I think it was decimate, unsubdivide. We need to be in object mode? Yeah. Haha. So why is it that it worked for this one, but it didn't work this? I don't have time for this. I'm not selecting the right things. Yes, select this thing right here. Fantastic. Now I guess go to sculpt. Try to this is gonna look so good once I do the epoxy pour. But so basically what I'm doing is I'm setting these up to 3D print to then make a silicone mold and then buy the epoxy. And I bought all the stuff right before the stream. It comes in tomorrow, so I'm hoping like this is my project for the week, is to like, okay, how can we get this? How do we get this done? You know what I mean? So I think this would be okay. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not, again, I'm learning anything and everything. So it's, but I do love the fact that this exists, because I can go in and go, okay, hey, how do we, you know, it's accurate to the games that I grew up with. I think that's the takeaway here. Icosphere. Over here. Alright. Oh, right. Edit mode. Nope. Click you. Go into edit mode. Scale on the Z axis. Shrink you down. Come back to the top. Sculpt mode using the pinch. Make it to where I could see everything. I think literally just because of the shapes that everything is, like this is gonna, oh, this is gonna be so good. Dude, I want to come back and touch it. I want to touch it. Anyway, sorry, again. Get distracted by the music. I don't mind these things being like a little bit on the bigger side. And there we go. Look at that. Ah! File, export, yay. Epoxy props. Yeah, this would be. Alright, so then I export those. I should be able to take that straight into loop. Where is it? Hold on. This is all of that stuff. There it is. We're gonna take it over to Kira and we're gonna see how it fares on the 3D printers. I haven't touched the 3D printers in a while. Dude, now I want to play the Wii, and I've got a Wii hooked up on my desk. Like, I can't. I believe it is also set up with my capture card. I should be able to. Yeah, I should be able to send it over to my streaming software and play a Wii game, but it's been a minute. All right. This is Kira. This is where we put in the models and everything. I want my CR10 Mini because it's much larger. We go into the thingamabobber, Totodile Hunter 2. Oh, apparently it's not there. Ba ba ba. Ink. Beaverin. Number 2. Epoxy props. Should be able to just drop all these in. Whoa, okay. Hold. Auto scale to a 10,000% of its original size. This is definitely the Firestone. So why did it not do the other ones? Or did it mesh them all together? Should have been. Ah, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this to the side. Let me bring in the one that's labeled Firestone. Okay, so it's somehow okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. Alright, I have them all in the same project file. Can I like right click and go, hey, export this specific one? What if I do it as an STL file? Alright, Kira. There we go. Okay. So this is where scale is important. So according to Blender scale, and if you saw at the beginning how much I did this, each square on this panel is 1 inch. Yeah, so modeling in Blender is not, I wouldn't recommend it for 3D printing. Blender is just what I know. But boom, there we go. Check that out. There are these stones. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do, I don't know. Let me see. Where's my okay. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you're almost like a foot. I I should have enough filament where it's like, it doesn't matter. I can print a bunch of these and make big ones, small ones. It doesn't matter. Because these are going to be like the, what is the word I'm looking for? I mean, this is what we're going to make molds out of. But I do know, from my experience, I want to rotate them this way. We're going to print them upright like this. And that is because when you do it this way, I can actually simulate it with the computer. Let me show you. Okay. So I want the flat sides to be where all of the nice detail is going to be, and so my printer will do a better job if it's this way, because if it'll be a straight line all the way through. It's when you get to the top where you start getting the steps, and that is something where I'm like, I don't know. Now, I also do have a bottle of UV 3D printable resin, which I know I can make molds out of. So what I could do is I could actually just pour that onto the stones, brush it on, and then take them outside into the sun and let them cure in the sun, and then that'll help fill in the scan lines as well. So I will be trying to do that, but it's gonna be a 12-hour print. Ooh boy. Okay, yeah, I'm down for that. All right, and then the next step is to mess with the 3D printers and get all of that done. Let me go ahead and save this project file. Watch party E. Pokémon Steve Irwin, Total Hunter 2, epoxy props. Oh no. Save. Alrighty, and then, yep, and there we go. So, thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me as I sculpted those together. I wanted to say my original time frame of this was going to be 3 hours. Where are we at right now in terms of stream time? What's our duration? 52 minutes. Yo! Okay, I'm impressed with myself. Okay, so now I have 2 hours to get the 3D printers up and running and doing that garbage. All right. Nice. I'm very proud of myself for this. This is great. And then one of these days, I'm going to tackle those fossils. Just because I want them in my room. Like, I'd love to have a display case of Pokemon fossils just in my room, but they look like real fossils. Oh, that'd be so good. Oh, that's a video idea. I'll add that to the list. Anyway, like and subscribe. We're making another live-action Pokemon movie. Stay tuned for that. All right. Night, everybody.